Hello, my name is Ashley and I am one of your friendly teen services librarians. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a DIY planner from a composition notebook. You can use this as a homework planner that starts in August and ends in May, or you could make yourself a yearly planner and do January through December. Grab-and-Go kits for this project are available at the library while supplies last. You must pick them up at the branch. The first thing we're going to do is cut out the monthly tabs and glue them in. If you want to make a yearly planner, standard composition notebooks have 100 pages, so each month will have 8 pages and you'll have 4 left over. You can put those 4 all together at the front. You could do 2 in the front, 2 in the back. I suggest maybe using them for like important contact info or information that you're going to want to reference regularly. If you're going to be making a homework planner, then you only need August through May, and each month will be 10 pages exactly. Once your tabs are cut out, you're going to glue them on the edge of the page, starting at the very top. Then you'll flip to what will start the page of your next month and glue that tab in just a little bit below, and then continue all the way down. Next, you're going to glue in a colored piece of paper just before your month starts for each of the months in your planner. You'll need to cut this down to size. I took the incredibly fast, easy way and just stuck it in the notebook and cut around it and then glued it in. If you have a printer at home, or you want to come into the library and use our computers and your free daily prints with your library card, you can instead print out pictures or designs and glue that in. Okay, the first 2 pages of your month are reserved for the monthly layout. I made mine 4 columns for each page. So I have Sunday through Saturday, but I also have a to-do column on the end. Each column is a little bit wider than my ruler, and each day is 6 lines long. Just remember that your last column on the second page is for a to-do list, so don't take that black line past the 3rd column for your days. I used a black pen for this because the first time I ever did it, I used an extra fine Sharpie. If the ink bleeding through the pages doesn't bother you, go ahead and use that. It does look nicer, but it usually bleeds through 1 to 2 pages on the other side of where you've drawn, and that bothered me. I actually glued pages together in the first one so that I could avoid most of that. So I'm writing the days of the week along the tops of my columns, and then you can use a fancier font for your month. I am clearly not the fanciest with the handwriting. I will link some sites below so that you have options if you want to get really creative with your fonts but don't know where to start. Add your dates in and then just repeat this layout at the beginning of each month in your planner. At this point, everything is pretty customizable. For my weekly layout, I did each day of the week with Saturday and Sunday combined, and just basically a paragraph laid out to write whatever I wanted for those days. If you wanted, you could break down your days by class if you're using it as a homework planner. There are bunches and bunches of different ways that you can do this. If you are modeling the way that I did it, every 9 lines started a new day of the week on the page. And if you're using it as a homework planner, you don't necessarily need a Saturday, Sunday. You could use that for goals or to-dos. It's up to you. To make it easy to tell when the different days start, I embellished mine with washi tape and just brought it all the way across where that heading is for the day of the week. This particular washi tape was pretty thick, so I cut it in half. That's a great way to stretch your washi tape as well. I've done this more than one way though. Another way to do it would be to just draw a box around each day. I did that in a different journal where I used a different colored marker for each day of the week. If you choose to embellish with washi tape and you have enough patterns, you could choose a different pattern to embellish each month, and you could like make it seasonal if you wanted. You could pick a color theme for your journal. It's up to you. Even with making 5 weeks of layouts for each month, you're going to have several pages left over, and it is entirely up to you how you use them. You could track monthly goals. You could use it as a journal. You can use it as a place to doodle if you are bored in class. It's all your choice. Okay, now I'm going to show you one of the other journals that I've done that was a little bit more customized. I made this one for my stepson, and I put all of his favorite animes at the front of each month. I also used colored markers for the weekly layouts instead of the washi tape. And this is what it looks like. Bottom line, make something that will work for you and that you will use. I hope this gave you some place to start. Thanks for watching and have a great day.